Hey everyone, this is Sin with Big Moon Energy. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how I make my recipe for pumpkin bars. It's basically just a pumpkin bread recipe, but I put it into a bar pan because then it's an easy single serving for my kids. All right. So, first in this bowl, I have 3 cups of sugar, white sugar, and 1 cup of vegetable oil. And what I'm going to do is mix that up until it's blended, okay? You're going to let that get nice and combined, all right? When you see it starting to get that, like, it's not going to completely come together, but once you see that, like, flaky, sugary, crystally, you're going to stop it, okay? Then I'm going to add in 4 eggs, okay? All right, add in my 4 eggs, and then I'm going to mix those to combine, all right? That's when it kind of starts to come together, is when you add the egg, because it gives it some more of that liquid, because it's kind of a lot of sugar. So it doesn't fully combine with just the oil. I'm going to stop it and take a look. Okay, that's nice. Completely combined, all right? Okay, next up, I have this little bowl right here, and I have got 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, 1 teaspoon of ground nutmeg, 2 teaspoons of baking soda, and 1.5 teaspoons of salt. I'm going to pour that into my egg mixture here, and I'm going to give that a little spin, all right? All right, guys, that's looking pretty good. Kind of changed it. It's all spicy now. Okay, guys, next I am going to incorporate into my wet mixture 3 1/3 cups of flour, okay? Now, you can do this slowly. I will just do it all at once, okay? All right, I've got all of my flour in there, and I'm going to start it on a slow spin. It might throw some flour out, but that's okay. Now, this mixture is going to get pretty thick, okay, with that much flour, all right? So you will, as it's going, kind of slowly incorporate 2/3 cups of water, okay? And that will help it not be so thick. You just add it in a little at a time as it goes. Get that mixing a little quicker. All right, let's take a look. All right, that looks great. All right, now that this is all combined, I'm going to add in 1 can of pure pumpkin, not pumpkin pie filling. This is just pure pumpkin, okay? And I'm going to go ahead and scrape it in there, the whole can, okay? This is a 15-ounce can, I believe. Yes. 1 whole can of pure pumpkin, not pumpkin pie filling, pure pumpkin, okay? Get that going. Now, this recipe, if you don't want to make it in bars like I do, I only do that because I have 6 kids. It's easier to have it portioned out. This makes 2 loaves of pumpkin bread, okay? So this is kind of a big recipe, but it freezes well if you want to save it. So you can totally make this and save it. After you bake it, you can put a loaf in the freezer. So for us, this goes fast. We eat this for breakfast and we use it really quickly because we've got 6 kids, all right? All right, guys, what I'm going to do now is just kind of scrape down the sides of this, okay? Just to make sure everything has gotten mixed properly. Scrape down the sides and then give it another spin in the mixer. And right now that is looking great. Something else that you can do is you could add chocolate chips to this after you're done mixing it. You could stir in some chocolate chips. You could stir in some nuts. You could stir in some craisins. I'm actually not mixing anything into mine today, but those are definitely add-ins that you could add in that taste really, really good. Okay, guys, so I have got my bar pan here. You need to make sure your oven is set at 350 degrees. For these bars that I'm making, I'm probably going to cook them about 15 to 16 minutes, pull them out, check them, and if they need to go a few minutes more, I'll put them back in. If you do decide to make an actual like bread loaf, you probably need to cook this about 45 minutes, okay? And like I said, this recipe makes 2 loaves of pumpkin bread. I just put it in bar form because it's already portion sized for my kids. It makes my mornings a lot easier, okay? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my mix into my bar pan. Okay, guys, I've filled up my bar pan with my pumpkin bread, and I'm going to pop this into a 350-degree oven, and I'm going to set it for 15 minutes and check it to see if it needs to go a little bit longer. Okay, everyone, there you have it. These cooked for 15 minutes in a 350-degree oven, and they came out perfect. They've got that nice golden brown top, okay, which is what you're looking for. I pulled them out, and then I put them on this cooling rack, and then I will be putting them in like a storage container because we will be eating this throughout the rest of the week for breakfast. But you could freeze these bars individually and just thaw them out in the microwave, etc., and they'd be good to go. Thank you guys for watching my video. If you liked it, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.